businesstv.com, and I'm absolutely excited and ecstatic to have Michael Chandler on the line from Michael Chandler Estate Agents. Thanks very much for joining me, Michael. How are you doing?
I'm doing good, thanks, Phil. Thanks for having me here.
Oh, it's an absolute pleasure. And if you don't mind, Michael, I'll just ask you a few questions. Is that okay?
Absolutely. Look forward to it. Fire away.
That's great. Thanks very much. And Michael, as an expert and someone who's been running his own business for a number of years now, what advice would you give to somebody who's looking for an estate agent in South Belfast, East Belfast, or County Down?
Well, it's very important, Phil, and unfortunately it's hard with the same brush of not being very reliable, but believe it or not, fantastic estate agents out there, and what you want to be looking for is a company that's hungry, enthusiastic, puts a lot of effort into the work that they do. They've got a good reputation. You should be looking for companies that have testimonials from houses that they have sold. Obviously, a big telltale is sold boards that are around the place. There's a number of companies at the minute that are talking no fees, no this, but the important thing is to get a good agent because they are absolutely invaluable. The reputation is a lot to go by, and that's what you should be looking for,
That's brilliant, and yeah, you're absolutely right. Whenever you're driving around South Belfast, East Belfast, or County Down, yeah, you do tend to see quite a few Michael Chandler estate agent boards up there. So that's great to see, and a super answer. Thanks very much. So, Michael, if somebody was looking for a really good estate agent and they came to you, what experience would they get?
It's very important to me that the customer gets an amazing experience. I set up my own business for the sole purpose of changing the opinion of a estate agency, as cliche as that might sound. And I'm determined to do it our way and to do it the right way and treat people the way they expect to be treated themselves. We put a huge amount of effort into marketing. For example, we make sure every property that we list stands out from the crowd, looks its best, and we work with the customer to make sure that the house is, comes across as well as it possibly can, to ensure that it sells in a reasonable time frame, and obviously they get as much money as they possibly can for it. We dedicate a member of staff to each customer, rather than the customer having to phone into an office and speaking to somebody different every single time they call in. You've got one dedicated member of staff, so they know what's happening with the property. They know what stage it's at. They know all about the offers. They know all about what meetings are taking place. And feedback is a thing that we've focused on in a big way, because it was the feedback that I got from customers when I started the business that their big complaint was using. So we keep in contact with our customers minimum of once every 2 weeks. Obviously that's if we're not taking offers and dealing with viewings. We offer a number of different marketing packages depending on the style and size and I suppose cost of the property. There's a number of different things that we can do for them, like virtual tours, 3D floor plans, professional photography, elevated shots, all different types of things depending on where they are in the market. But what we do is we do it right, we do it carefully, and we do it properly, and really put the effort in, and it is working. We are selling all around the country, and becoming a reputation is growing for that, which is fabulous.
Oh, that's brilliant. That's great to see, Michael. And thanks very much for being so detailed about some of the things that you do offer as well. Now, I know for a fact that you do some very special things for new clients, really just to help them. Can you let us know some of the things that you do for people?
Well, there's a range of different facilities we offer. Whenever it comes to the write-up of the description of the property, we don't just list the boring details. We talk about the different lifestyles. We talk about the different opportunities, the different comforts, the different what has been done, and we'll be very, very truthful if there's work that needs done and things that may need changed or updated. The photography always stands out and draws the people into the internet where the properties are being sold, and make sure it looks fantastic. That we find the floor plans of property for the buyers, so they know exactly what they're getting. cuts down a lot of time wasting as well. People going back to try and figure out where their new sofa is going to go, and cuts out that. The elevated shots, if you've got a large farm or a large, maybe 2 or 3 acres, it'll take into account the whole of the premises. Just a number of different things to make you stand out and get your property sold as quickly as we can and get as much money for it as we possibly can. So there's a number of different things we can do depending on the size and depending on the level of the property and what needs to be done to make sure it comes across as well as it possibly can.
Oh, that's fabulous. I mean, they're truly unique things that you're offering now. Say, for example, somebody's watching this interview, Michael, and what could you give them for free, for example, just to really make yourself stand out and make them feel like they're the most important person in the world? Well, can you give us an example?
All our customers are the most important people in the world, Phil. Delighted. I hope they do watch this, and if they contact our office, they're welcome to call in for a cup of coffee or give us a call on the number below. And what we'll do for them is include a 3-dimensional floor plan. We'll include professional photography and any other bits that we need to get everything going. And we'll take a charge if they mention this video. We'll be delighted to look after them.
Wow. I wasn't expecting that, Michael. Well, listen, thanks very much indeed. And it's fabulous to have had the time to speak to a true expert. I really appreciate that, and I appreciate your time. And listen, thanks very much, and I wish you every success.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Thank you very much for your time.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.